Previously on Big Brother 6.
Okay, yeah, let somebody go that way and I'll go this way.
14 house guests entered the brand new Big Brother house for the first time.
This is so cool.
I'm gonna sleep on this right here.
Each is keeping a secret that changes the way the Big Brother game is played.
My God.
Each of the house guests is playing the Big Brother game with someone they already know. The twist is that each pair believes they are the only ones with a secret partner.
Just as the house guests began to settle in, they were immediately faced with back-to-back challenges. The food competition left half the house on PB&J for the week, while the winning team faced off against each other to become the first head of household.
It's endurance. Whoever wants it most.
After promising to keep each other safe,
Why don't we just give the head of household to one person and just jump off and call it a day?
the first head of household was crowned.
I am the first head of household of Big Brother this season.
The struggle for power quickly began.
Just keep the communication lines open. We need to know what people are saying.
What people are saying.
That Rachel, she's the one who scares me the most.
Eric, Kaser, Michael, and James joined forces, vowing to evict a woman.
We only have 6 guys in here, we have 8 women. So the guys gotta start thinking about that.
At an emotional nomination ceremony, Rachel made her decision.
Obviously, I have nominated Kaser and Ashleigh. I'm gonna cry.
Who will win the power of veto? And will they use it to save either Kaser or Ashleigh?
There's nothing personal.
And how long will the 7 pairs be able to keep their secrets? Find out tonight on Big Brother 6.
Howie.
You are safe. Obviously, I have nominated Kaser and Ashleigh. You know, there's 13 people to get to know in just a couple days. I just haven't had a chance to really get to know you. So with that, the meeting's adjourned.
Immediately after the nominations, I felt like getting sick and I just wanted to cry. And I'm just like, oh, this sucks. Rachel said the reason why she put me up is she didn't really know me. And from the very beginning, there was tension between she and I. Like, I could just tell that she was a threat to me and I was a threat to her.
Sorry.
I'm sorry too.
I didn't participate in any of the process with Rachel in terms of getting to know her, and I thought if I can just be nice to everybody that I can stay off the block, but it didn't work out that way.
You're safe. You know that, right? Look at me. Look at my eyes. Do you trust me? Don't stress about it.
It's not over yet, dude.
It's not over yet. I have all the males on board to do what we need to do to get a female out. I've based stress about it.
It's not over yet, dude.
It's not over yet. I have all the males on board to do what we need to do to get a female out. I've basically made a pact with Mike, James, and Kaser to get them to the final 4.
One of us will be there in the same shoes that you're in.
It's really not an easy decision to make, being the first head of household. When you're the first one, you've only been in here a couple days, you quickly bond with some more than you do with others. Ashleigh and Kaser never really warmed up to me.
Trust me.
Your job's done. It's over.
I'm sorry.
It's done at this point.
Yeah.
Hi. I just wanted to tell you that I respect your decision, and it doesn't mean nothing against you. A decision had to be made. So.
You're a great guy.
Thanks. Yeah, that was it. So, like, no hard feelings or anything.
be quiet, but I can't.
Why would you want to be quiet?
Are you okay, Ashley? Yeah. You sure?
You cry really nicely, Joe. I'm kidding. I meant that in a nice way, you know?
Ain't over yet.
Eric came in the room where I was and said, it's not over yet, it's gonna be okay. He goes, be strong, don't get emotional. If the voting was today me against Kesar, I think I would stay. You know, you can never be too sure. It's a game and no one's safe.
Do you want me to stay?
Of course. Like I can relate to you, even though like you and I are come from totally different backgrounds, I can see myself relating with you like 10 times more than I do with, you know, a lot of other guys here.
That's awesome.
Kaiser is one of the people that I would hang out with. He's totally like my friends are. I can relate to him more than I can on an intellectual level and a cultural level than I can Ashley.
The last thing I want to do, I don't want to campaign. I don't want to like talk bad about
No, you shouldn't, and I wouldn't expect that you would anyway.
And I'm here, like I just told myself I'm gonna come in here and I'm gonna share a piece of me. That's why I just wanted to be real right away. Be like, this is who I am, guys. I'm just a normal, nice guy. And I was hoping that was gonna work. When I'm not smiling, I'm very hard to approach and that sort of thing. And I knew that coming into the game. But I was hoping people could see past that and see that, you know, I am a nice guy. Do you think that like I can do anything to make people like me more, or do you see any
No, I just think that there's so many strong personalities in this house right now. You are considered to be like an introvert. A lot of people might be thinking that either you're being too standoffish or your, you know, quote unquote religion is like, you know, taking over you and you can't talk and you can't be fun. And
Bowen mentioned to me that I should try to put myself out there a little bit more. I guess maybe I didn't do such a good job as I once had hoped there a little bit more. I guess maybe I didn't do such a good job as I once had hoped. I don't want to go on. It's too early.
A guy with my looks, my build, and my future economic potential, if I leave a bar/nightclub by myself, somebody's getting arrested because there was a crime committed.
Howie is in Howie land.
No, I don't like tan lines at all. Would you mind if I take my whole suit off? Is that cool? You guys comfortable with that?
Howie's too out there for me.
Howie always comes through.
Oh, Howie!
People are appalled by me, disgusted by me,
Howie, your ass is as flat as your calves.
but deep down, they're like, that's awesome. Hey, Bo, with your experience and your expertise on, is there anyone else in the house right now that's either lesbianic or gay?
Things that come out of Howie's mouth is unbelievable.
No condiments. Remember, I like my food with nothing on them and my women with nothing on them. I've never seen kung fu porn, but I'd like to. I mean, you're on my demographic skew, but you still look, look phenomenal.
Excuse me, I'm 25.
Well, I go 18 to 23. In this house, I'm pretty, free to talk about, anything. Now, did you come here to win a boatload of money?
here to have fun. Here to enlighten people about my lifestyle.
So you think we all should be professional shoppers?
Not lifestyle. Being gay.
I'm just checking you out.
Yeah.
Very structured. You got a nice little physique on you.
Nice little physique?
Yeah.
I think Howie is like bi-curious.
If I ever go to prison, I hope you're there.
He put on Ashley's bra. The scary thing is Howie did not want to take it off.
I'm a great looking guy, with a great body, with a great persona about myself, a great room presence. You got the twist. My friend Bo here is a raging heterosexual, and I'm gay.
He's never gone all the way with the guy, but I would never go anywhere with him because obviously my mom would kill me.
I look good in anything if I haven't really dressed up like a woman in some time. You want to strip? I look good in anything if I haven't really dressed up like a woman in some time. You want to strip down and do a tease? Great. Show somebody else that cares. I'm gay. Right now, I'm giving most of the house guests a great laugh and a great show and a great run.
Well, I came into my room and I found a remote control sitting on my bed. when I turned it on, I realized that the picture on the wall became a TV screen. And I could change the channels and see different rooms of the house.
Hey, what room is that? Wow, I want that bedroom.
I knew there was another room in this house.
That bedroom's beautiful.
I was frustrated because I couldn't understand what I was supposed to be looking for. They kept zooming in on the books. I saw the books on the screen. It made me think about the books that were in my room on my own shelf, so I started to put two and two together. And finally I figured out, look in the books. Honestly, I felt like the biggest idiot.
Congratulations, you have discovered the first clue to the secret room. You may keep this information to yourself or share it with others.
Something inside of me just said, find it yourself, keep it to yourself, because I think it would have just caused this mass hysteria throughout the house.
North, south, east, west, without a sense of direction, you can't complete your first quest.
I had to read it 3 times to get a sense of what I was actually looking for. The keyword was direction. I was thinking either a compass or a map or something. I'm looking for something that has direction, something that symbolizes direction. I couldn't find anything in my room, so I came downstairs and I started thinking about it.
You all right over there? What's wrong?
Huh? I was just trying to take it all in and try to figure it out on my own. I wasn't sure what to think. And I had this giant secret and I was really frustrated because I couldn't figure it out. There was something that I needed to find, but I didn't know what.
Some people were meant to do certain things, and I don't know if anybody else feels that way. And I don't want to get too deep, but I was meant to be a fireman. Being a fireman for me is not just a job, it is a calling, and it is a part of who we are. It's not just what we do. I got a buddy of mine, his name's Jeff, and we went to the academy together. We hit it off right away. It was kind of like being in this house.
Somehow the conversation came about brotherhood amongst firefighters and how dedicated they are and how close they become.
And life is so precious because it can turn on a dime. After 9/11, I was talking to Jeff, and I said, Jeff, listen, and, you know, he's close to my family. My kids love him. My kids just love him. And I said, if anything happens to me, I need you to take care of my family. And he says to me, Eric, he goes, I'll do what I can, but if I'm on scene with you, you're not dying alone. I got emotional a couple times tonight. Maybe it just goes to show you how much I truly care about my family.
Wow.
So when you talk about the brotherhood, that's what we talk about.
One thing I like about Eric is he seems to have a really good heart, and I really admire his profession. It's awesome.
I know that every day that there's a possibility I might not come home in the morning with my family.
You're a hero, because not everybody can sit here and be so unselfish. I just connected to him. He's got a good head on his shoulders, just like myself. He's got a good heart. He's genuine. We're kind of the same.
I love being alive.
Absolutely.
Cheers, everyone.
Yeah, cheers to life.
Cheers to Eric.
Absolutely. Cheers to Eric.
Cheers.
Yeah, we're good. We're all good.
I think initially, when we came into this house, Michael, myself, James, and Kaser had an alliance to make it to the Final Four. I have another alliance with Yvette. She is looking for her and I to get to the Final Two.
This week, you're gonna start seeing
What are the answers?
Yeah. Eric, the fireman, the captain, Cappy. He is honestly my backbone in this game.
Let me tell you something. I'm working my way into role, and I'm talking some sense to that guy.
I don't trust him.
He'll fight for who he knows is the strongest.
Right.
You want to know the order I'd like to see the girls go in? I'd like to see the girls go like this. Ashlea. I'd like to see Janelle. Then I'd like to see Jennifer. I'd like to see Maggie go.
That's best case scenario with that. If you and me could win every other week, but you know that's just not
the case.
That's just not going to happen. I mean,
the case.
That's just not going to happen. I mean, it happens in.
That's why I'm saying we need to keep a promise between us and use others. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I went back up and I read the clue like 2 or 3 times. Without a sense of direction, you can't complete your first quest. I was just trying to take it all in and try to figure out the secret room. I wasn't sure what to think, actually. I started walking around the house, just kind of looking at everything. In the living room, there was the compass sitting on the table. And it just hit me. I was like, aha, I know that's it, but there were people all over the place. I couldn't lift it up and look at it. It was really eating at me inside, but I had to wait.
They always have these surplus.
Finally, I picked up the compass when no one was around. Everything was written backwards. I had to put it up to the mirror to read it. West, southwest from the subway doors. Forward 10 steps, and it will soon be yours. Go southeast 10 steps more will lead you through the secret door. Luckily, Sarah was the only one in there and she was sound asleep. The fact that Sarah was right behind me sleeping made the whole thing that much more exciting. Finally, I felt something move, the wall gave way, and it looked like a royal bedroom with fur on the beds. It kind of looked like Donald Trump's bedroom or money room. There was this big gold key with the little gold key attached to it. There are 3 safes in the room, and I couldn't open them. I did try.
This is used for something.
There's a little door to peek if anybody's watching. I started thinking, oh God, how am I gonna get out of here without anybody finding or seeing me? Sarah didn't seem to be startled by anything I was doing, so maybe she's a sound sleeper, or she was watching me and I didn't know it. but I don't know that she heard me. I probably should figure out what I'm going to do before somebody else finds it. I had this key and I knew it unlocked something. I had to think about it for a while. What could it possibly open? And it just hit me. I didn't want to get everybody's hopes up, so I sort of sat down by myself and I fiddled with one of the locks.
Hey guys, what if I told you I could unlock this hot tub right now without any competition?
I tried to get everybody's attention and get them excited about the possibility that I might have a way into the hot tub.
Does anybody want to use the hot tub tonight?
Yes!
What would you say if we could unlock these locks?
What? You have the key.
I think I found this magic key.
You hear like screaming coming from all ends of the house. You know something's happening.
All right, guys, take it off.
Oh my God. Very cool. The spa was absolutely fabulous. We thought we'd have to compete for it. So discovering that she had the key to it really excited us. And we were all like, yes, let's test it out.
What the hell was that?
Everyone was excited about the hot tub. If we do it right, 14 of us can all fit in the hot tub.
Dude, thank you so much, Rachel.
This is a perfect temp.
The spa is a great thing because the hot tub kind of has a more seductive, inducing environment for the chicks to make their move on me.
This has been something I've been working on. I've been just trying to figure out how the best way to do it. I got up to my room and they left me a clue. And I read the clue and it was one of those vague things. I had to read it like 3 times, which led me to something else, which I had to take apart. I'm starting to pull on the walls and I'm trying to figure this out. I'm looking around and I'm feeling really stupid. But I finally found something that moved and I pushed in, it was a door.
Didn't I pull that the first night? When Rachel rounded everybody up and said there was an extra room, my heart literally stopped because I kept looking for it. I just kept hitting dead ends.
And I pushed it through and I kind of fell in. And I'm in this big, beautiful
bedroom.
Yes.
Fucking knew it.
Wait.
Sit down.
Sit down.
Okay.
So, that being said, this is a really nice room and I wanted to share it with everybody. I wasn't going to keep it for myself, even though I really wanted to.
And so how do you get to the room?
All right, well, we're going to get to that. I'd like to do some kind of a game of some sort of process of selection and then maybe a rotation schedule so everybody gets to do it.
Yeah, we all need to take turns.
We decided that we're gonna go in, we're gonna go take a seat at the table.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, go.
And we're gonna use the Lazy Susan to pick 2 people. There's a little line that goes across the Lazy Susan. They happen to point at me and Yvette.
Oh my God, I knew there was a rib. I knew it. I knew it. It's gold. It's gold.
Wow, it's so scary almost. Turn on the light.
Oh my God.
It's so true.
Oh my. Look at these comforters. Like these are sheets that are.
You got drawers in it.
Well, yeah.
The gold room is fabulous. It's absolutely pretty and it's very like something that I would design. Gold leaf everywhere. There's the big, beautiful queen beds, which are fabulous. There are 3 safes, which intrigue me. That's my next thing to find out. What are the safes for?
But did they say it was just you that had to figure out? You couldn't tell anybody else at all?
No, they said I could tell somebody else if I wanted to, but I wanted to try to find it on my own.
I noticed when Rachel got the clues, instead of picking someone in the house to do it with her, she played alone. And I don't think it was an innocent decision.
To present it the way she did and try and make everybody happy, that just goes to prove to you how calculating she is.
Oh, you know there's something else out there we're gonna find? Trap
It's
door
not
or
even
something?
that there's more. This is just like a glimmer of the beginning.
This ain't even close to the end of it. It's not.
I don't think by any means that this is over. I can only imagine what's to come.
Hey everybody, I'm calling a meeting. We got to get everybody gathered into the living room, please. Is that everybody? Each week, we will have the opportunity to save one of the nominees from eviction by winning a competition for the golden power of veto.
Dun, dun,
The winner of the golden power of veto can upset the balance of power in the House by taking one of the nominees off the chopping block, including themselves, forcing the head of household to name a replacement. Only 6 people will compete in the competition. The head of household, both nominees, and each will pick one person to also compete in the veto competition. The winner of the golden veto may choose to remove one nominee from the chopping block, causing the head of household to replace the nominee, or they may keep them intact. The veto holder will reveal his or her decision at the veto ceremony, whereupon the head of household must be prepared to immediately nominate another house guest. However, this summer, some games could result in no one winning the power of veto. So plan your strategies carefully.
Nice twist, nice twist.
Tomorrow, we will compete for the golden veto, a veto worth its weight in gold.
It's important for me to win the power of veto because I want to make sure Ashley does not take herself off the block.
It is extremely important for me to win the power of veto because I don't think anybody else will take me off the chopping block because they won't want to risk their neck.
This meeting's adjourned.
As a Muslim, I'm going to be waking up around 5 a.m. every day of the week for prayer. What goes on here in the Big Brother house can very much contradict what it is to be Muslim. There's a lot of deceit and backstabbing. It's important for me to win while maintaining my integrity. Play the game as best as I can with what I've learned through my religion, what I've learned from the principles that my family has taught me.
Seriously, there's so much stuff. Put it on top of that.
Ashley needs to win the veto, by far.
I gotta take my other vitamin C, but I'm too lazy.
When Ashley came into the house, she wasn't very warming to the other house guests. She did her own thing and didn't really warm up to everyone.
It's like every time you walk in a room and people are quiet, you think they're talking crap about you.
Yeah.
It's like almost like remember.
Yeah.
It's like almost like remember in high school when like you knew a group of friends, people were talking about you. It made you feel like a piece of crap.
You can't take a lot of things personal here. You know people are going to talk a little bit of smack.
No, I know, but it's like
don't
it's like
ever
every
take
day
it.
to have that feeling of blah 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 behind because they know that right now I don't want to go.
Yeah. What you need to do now is you have a chance to win the PO. Yeah. And you know what? And honestly, how I'd look at it is, you know, God, if you want me to be here, you know, let me win it.
Yeah. It is extremely, extremely important for me to win the power of veto. To go with Howie would be I think my best bet.
Howard, if I pick you for the competition, will you use a veto? If you
I gotta
can't,
think about that because it's gonna be tough. She basically wanted me to compete for the golden power of veto for her.
if you can't use it, can I pick you and you'll throw it just so I have one less competitor?
So it'll at least give me a better chance of winning it myself.
So I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. Strategically, I don't think it's smart for me to be letting people know about my intentions or my non-intentions yet because I just don't know where people stand.
Howie was debating if he would use it, but you know, it's kind of a gamble, so we'll see what happens.
Okay, yeah, we'll talk later then.
Okay, yeah.
Hey everyone, it's time for the veto competition. Nominees, please join me up here.
Let's go, guys.
Only 6 will participate in this competition. The head of household and the 2 nominees, and 3 other players of our choosing. As head of household, I will choose first. I choose Maggie. Please join me up.
I don't get applause.
I chose Maggie because she and I are a lot alike as far as competitive nature. I just felt she was a really good match for me.
I choose Eric. I picked Eric to be part of the veto competition because I know he's a fierce competitor and I still want to trust him.
I choose the Deuceinator.
I was picked for the Golden Veto competition today by Ashlea. She thinks I have her back and wants me to, either save her or just let her win it.
As head of household, I get to choose a host. I choose Yvette. I get to! Okay, let's go change and head outside.
When we walked outside, there was 3 huge jungle gyms, and then within that huge rectangle was strings just all over the place, entangled and knotted and up and down and going over bars, and it was crazy. Are you ready for the first veto competition?
Yeah.
It's time to play Rectangled. Each team will stand in front of their own rectangular cage. You and your partner will each lock yourselves to the ends of your rope. At the center of your rope is a veto medallion. In order to free the veto medallion, you must climb your way through the rectangle until you and your partner are completely untangled from the cage. Once a team has untangled themselves, you must grab the set of keys under the veto medallion, unlock the rope from your waist, slide off the medallion, and place it on the winning post. But only one person can place the veto medallion. Hopefully you choose your partner wisely for this huge tangled mess, because the first to place their veto win power over all the rest. All right, guys, head over to your starting position and lock your ropes to your belts.
Eric's background is fighting fires, and he's always dealing with ropes and hoses and climbing. So this was perfect.
Are you guys ready to start?
Yeah. Let's get it going. Let's do it.
On your mark, get set, go!
Hi, guys.
It's nice and big, dude, so you can get through it.
Keep track of that rope.
Oh, this hurts my knees like hell.
Good, come on.
We were each an end of the rope, and we had to go through the maze and through the knot holes and come on, out on each side and end up at the front where the veto was sitting.
It was mostly just work together, give each other the slack in the rope that we need, because it was all one rope. So we knew we were going to need to help each other and work through it.
Damn!
Yeah.
It burns!
The grass was hot, so I'm, rubbing up against it, kind of getting rug burns. Ashley was struggling a little bit, complaining.
How the hell am I supposed to get through this?
When you're climbing with all this rope and trying to put you and the rope over and under and around, and it was exhausting.
Go, Keisha, go, you go.
Go, Eric, it's a fire, it's a fire!
Come on.
Come on, Ashley, come on.
Go, Case, go.
My body started to shut down. Rope was starting to get heavy. Heat exhaustion was starting to set in.
Come on, Case.
It was a disaster.
Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Let's go.
Get through. Get through it.
Now's the time. Pick it up.
Come on, Ashley, you can do it. You can't rest now.
You can't rest, Ashley, come on.
Good girl, come on.
Ashley, what are you doing? Don't give up.
Ashley finished her, her maze and thought it was over and took a nap out there. I don't know if her asthma caught up to her or she was thinking about where she was going shopping next week when she leaves the house.
My body just completely gave out. So I figured I'd just rest until Howie got through.
You got it, Maggie.
When I looked around just really quick just to see where they were, we seemed to have just maybe a slight edge on everyone.
The hardest thing was I've only been on peanut butter and jelly for a whole week, and I was hurt. Big brother did a great job of waiting until it was as hot as the gates of hell out there.
Rachel, you gotta do it. I'm lost.
Come on, Maggie, let's go. Keep it up. You're doing great, Eric. Come on.
Ashley, you gotta stay close, Mama. You gotta keep pulling from right there.
Rachel. Get on the other side while you're
There you go,
pulling
Maggie.
it.
Feed it up.
Then
Feed it
unravel the
up.
knots.
Good job. There you go.
I think Ashley went down, I went up, we went through the maze, and boom, all of a sudden my little rope turns into the biggest knot since the Grand Canyon.
Everybody's still in the game. Keep going.
Maggie got tangled, and Eric and Kaser were closing in behind.
There. You're almost there, Kaser. Pull it. Go, 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 Kaser.
Maggie and Rachel were a step ahead of us, but not too far.
Girls, if you don't get untangled, the guys are catching up.
Rachel and I decided that she was going to be the one to win, even if I got out first.
Oh, God.
I thought they had so much more to go.
Good job. You guys did awesome. Good job. Breathe.
Congratulations, Rachel. You untangled yourself first, and you got the power of veto.
Got a lot of power now, huh? Head of household, got the first power veto.
Let me tell you something, I've climbed the tallest hotel in Las Vegas in full firefighting turnout gear, and I felt better doing that than doing this. That's how beat I was by the time I got done.
It's all the way under.
It's okay. Here you go. Cool your core.
I'm fine. I'm good, guys.
Yeah, we actually just want to make you look as pretty as possible.
You did okay though. I mean, I couldn't.
You got out there when the other people
You did really good. You shouldn't, beat yourself down about it.
I'm not beating myself up. I'm hurt.
Howie was just like, I'm sorry. He's like, I can't do this anymore. He's like, that's it. So, well, we went with the veto.
Good job, guys. Good job. Good job.
Rachel is a force to be reckoned with in this house. She plays off like she's some country girl. Let me tell you something. She is a wolf in sheep's clothing.
I locked it. Good for me. Is someone in here?
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, I was like, I didn't know anybody was in here.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Jennifer, she locked the door. She should have never done that. It was wrong. It was rude. It was disrespectful. And then I honestly think she unlocked it so she could go back in later.
She locked it. That was wrong.
It was just a very suspicious act.
Hey guys, can I talk to you about something really quick?
Yeah. What?
I just feel a little violated.
A little violated?
Violated.
Oh, and why?
I left my room, it wasn't locked. I came back up, the door was locked. I went in.
Your door was locked?
Yeah. I had my key, I went in. Jenny was in my bathroom. She left. She unlocked the door. I'm very angry. She locked me out. Power veto, give it to Ashlia, I'll put Jenny up. And Jenny goes. You know, think about it, guys, and I want to.
No, that's not a problem. I have no problem with that. I have no problem with that.
First nominations, there really are no reasons to put somebody up because you don't know them. But snooping, that's a reason.
And Jennifer went in, she locked the door. She was in the bathroom with the door closed. I walked in, I'm like, oh, somebody in here? And then on her way out, she unlocked the door. And I've already made the decision. Take Ashley off, I'd put her up, and she goes.
I don't know. Rachel was so upset about this. She wanted Jennifer out this week. And I was like, Jennifer is like a damn kindergartner on her first day of school and has no idea what to do or what play area to go to. She's not a threat at all.
That's absolutely disrespectful.
Okay, it's absolutely disrespectful. But she's gonna go. You gotta get rid of the bad seeds first. Actually, that's gotta go.
Just when you think At least for that week you've got something figured out. It changes, and some idiot does something to ruin everything.
I don't know what I'm going to do.
It's really not an easy decision to make. I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings at all. I don't think any of it will be easy for anyone.
Hey everyone, can we gather inside? It's time for the veto ceremony.
Don't look so stressed out.
I'm not gonna start crying and worrying too much because you don't know. You just don't know. Anything can happen.
This is the veto ceremony. Kaser and Ashlea have been nominated for eviction. But I hold the power to veto one of the nominations. At this time, I'd like to give both of them one final chance to tell me why I should save them. Ashlea, you may go first.
I think the decision was made really based upon kind of nothing, because you really couldn't make a decision because you really didn't know those people. So I have to respect your decision.
Okay, sir.
Being it is the first week, I know how difficult it was for you to actually put us up on the block, and now you're holding the power of veto. And I would have to say I just respect your decision, just like Ashlea said.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that, and it was a very difficult decision. Like I said, it was really hard to get to know everybody in such a short amount of time. But at this time, I feel it is not in the best interest to use the power of veto and let the nominations stand as they are. I think that is the best thing to do, so that's my decision.
I would have potentially put Jennifer up, but I thought it best for everyone involved just to leave things as they are.
I do want to fight. I really, really want to stay and get to know these people more and like have fun, enjoy the games.
I'm plotting, I'm planning, I'm psyching myself up, I'm thinking about what I did wrong to make it right. I'm coming back 10 times stronger the next time around.
If you don't have heart, then you don't deserve to win. You deserve to go home. You can just walk out the door and don't let it hit you on the way out.
Who will be the first person evicted from the Big Brother house? Kaser or Ashlea? Who will be the next head of household? And find out the identities of the secret pairs. Live Thursday at 8, 7 Central.